Reverend Funke Adejimo have reached out to congratulate Olori Naomi as it is now certain that Naomi is returning back into the palace any moment from now. And according to what Reverend Funke Adejimo is saying is that we have heard rumors, we have heard a lot and a lot of things. We have heard so many things concerning Olori Naomi, her return back into the palace, bringing Tedenikawo, not bringing Tedenikawo. They have heard a lot and a lot of things. But the only thing she's concerned with, and the only thing she's looking at and hoping on, is that Naomi settles back into her husband's house. Now, and if you could remember, sometime early this year, there was an outbreak between the Oni and Reverend Funke Adejimo concerning Olori Naomi leaving the palace with the knowledge of Reverend Funke, and then she not alerting or letting anyone. And she played her cards very well by letting the Oni know that even if Naomi is leaving the palace, it is not in my place at all. Never has it been in my place to poke nose, to chook my mouth, or to start telling her that, Naomi, this or that. It is not in her place. These decisions are decisions someone make by the person's self. Yes, in as much as you feel that people are so many in your life, they are doing this, they are doing that, there are certain decisions that you make for yourself, and the person, every other person, is not is in fact that person has no right to be carried along in such decisions. Yeah, so that was Olori Naomi's decision, despite the fact that she tried talking her out of that decisions, but it is quite impossible. And if we would want to speak about people who have contributed immensely to Olori Naomi's growth over the years, Reverend Funke Adejimo can never be left out of that picture. When Naomi won big in Singapore, that she came back into Nigeria and she was recognized by the president and his wife, and then she was further made the special advisor on spiritual matters for the president's wife. It was She was there with Reverend Funke Adejimo. Yeah, she was right there in Singapore with Reverend Funke Adejimo. And well, from all indications and every single thing we are seeing right now, and we are hearing, oh, my people, this matter has no two ways. It has absolutely no two ways. It is neither one thing or we are going to embrace another. And then the one thing we are looking at is the possibility whereby Olori Naomi joyfully returns back into the palace, and these women just back off from all of this their drama that they keep putting up every single day. But Reverend Funke Adejimo is telling Olori Naomi that she knows better. And for her to be willing to return back into the palace, then she knows that the women she's returning back to meet are fighters. Yeah, she knows that these women are fighters. She knows that these women are people who push stunts just to have things play in their benefits. And at the same time, she knows that these women are women who might not be ready to stop. They might be tired though, but stopping will be an issue to them because they feel if they stop, the world might laugh at them. They feel if they stop, the world might, begin to say that, these people that were fighting diligently, what happened all of a sudden, because of those critics and everything coming in and out from people, they are careful of what they do. They are not careful of their actions, but they are careful that even when they are tired, they can't stop simply because of what people would say. So Reverend Funke Adejimo is telling Olori Naomi that as she prepares to return back into the palace, of which everybody is very, very happy that Naomi is returning back into the palace, she should know that a lot of things will happen. And she should also know that things are bound to happen. No matter how these things get, they don't get better. They get worse. She should know that. So as she stays in the palace, as she mingles in the palace, as her son also returns back into the environment she has called chaotic, but yet her husband has been living there, she should know that she would embrace a lot of things, because from what we are looking at and from what we are seeing, these women are not ready to stop. Yes, Naomi knows that. Naomi knows very well that they are not ready to. And according to what we have heard allegedly, these women are the kind of persons who mount up fights just to have things play in their favor. And if they are going to do that, then Naomi should be ready and prepared to let go. If Naomi begins to hold grudges, if Naomi begins to, you know, put up fights that are not necessary, if Naomi begins to do things that don't count, if Naomi begins to do a lot and a lot of things that does not add up, then she should know that that is the beginning of the end. Because once she starts retaliating, once she starts getting too involved with this woman, that is where every single thing will go bad. And one of the things that Reverend Funke Adejimo have said that we find it very, very valid is that she should not prove to be perfect to this woman. You know, in the midst of every single thing happening now, anger have consumed them. Anger has completely consumed this woman. They are angry for no reason. Yes, everybody knows they are angry for no reason. If they had a reason to be angry, it would have been much more better than whatsoever it is now. But their anger have superseded every single thing happening simply because they feel that Olori Naomi would have been dancing in all of these shenanigans with them, doing all of these basketballs, fighting with them, and all of these things. But it is not so, and it is not making them happy. Why are they not happy? Because Naomi seemed to be perfect. So if Naomi comes back into the palace and then she makes that mistake of proving to these women that she's perfect, they might put up a war that she doesn't expect, and even the Oni himself did not see coming, and there will be nothing that the Oni can do about it, simply because these women know their stand. In fact, they know their way around all of these things, and they are immensely capable of doing whatsoever it is that they feel they can do. These are very, very valid take home from a mother. Let's just call it a mother, because we know that this woman is a spiritual seer over Olori Naomi's life. She has spiritually overseen Naomi's life over time. But to say the truth, these are very, very valid things that Naomi needs to know as she's returning back into the palace. She knows the woman she's coming back to meet. Yes, we know that. No doubt. We cannot deny it. But there is a lot, though, and Reverend Funke have told her.